Welcome to A Bit Better Me podcast, the show where you deep dive into personal growth, self discovery, and creating the life you truly desire. I am Sung, and today we're exploring something incredibly close to my heart: scarcity and abundance in the relationship with myself. 2024 was a transformative year for me. It was a time of fear, abundance, and profound change. Over the course of that year, I moved from being stuck in survival mode, reacting to everything, to embracing mindfulness and abundance. Today, I'll share how that journey unfolded and how you too can navigate from fear to abundance. Let's start by talking about fear and scarcity, the driving forces behind so much how we live. For me, fear was the motivator. It pushed me forward, but not in a very healthy way. I'd feel like I wasn't enough, constantly stressed and unhappy. These emotions revealed that I was operating from the mindset of scarcity. Here's a simple way to check if you are living in fear or abundance. Are you happy being alone, or does your mind go into chaos when there's no distraction? For me, this question was a wake up call. It showed me the chaos I needed to confront and heal to move forward. The first step in my journey was breaking down the old version of myself, a version that wasn't authentic. It was tough to admit that I was being fake in some ways, projecting what I thought I should be rather than embracing who I truly was. Here's how I started. I learned to recognize my feelings. I started paying attention to how I felt about everything I did. I paused to evaluate my feelings. If something felt right, I did it. If it felt wrong or uncomfortable, I learned to say no. It wasn't easy at first, but over time, it felt normal and grounded. Then setting boundaries, I distanced myself from people and situations that didn't feel aligned with me. It wasn't easy to stay with myself, especially when my mind struggled with self-doubt. But this solitude ultimately saved my life. Eventually, I found peace in my own company. This process was like peeling back layers of an onion. It stings at times, but each layer brought me closer to my true self. Once I let go of the old version of myself, I had room to build a new authentic me. This shift wasn't instantaneous, but little by little, I began to adopt habits and perspectives that felt true to who I was. Let me share three key practices that helped me along the way. The first one is reading. I dove into books that expanded my mind and helped me accept myself fully, the good and the bad, and everything in between. Reading became a tool for self discovery and self acceptance, giving me new perspective and deeper understanding. Secondly, traveling and changing my environment. Visiting new places, even small changes like stepping outside or walking in the park, shifted my perspective. Movement creates space for clarity and fresh energy. If you feel stuck, you don't need a grand trip to start. Even small environmental changes can have a big impact. Sharing honesty, I open up to my best friend, sharing my real feelings. This wasn't about seeking attention, but it's about practicing honesty with myself and others. By being vulnerable, I found that I could project my emotion and deepen my relationship. And the transition point The transition point, the moment everything changed, was when I noticed myself smiling, truly smiling from my heart. That wasn't a turning point, That was a turning point. I realized I let go of fear and pretense and have been reborn as my true self. The journey doesn't end here. Sorry. Staying in an abundant mindset takes daily effort. Here's what I do to strengthen this mindset. Staying present. I regularly check my feelings. I regularly check in with my feelings and embrace moments of solitude. I engage in activity that help me present, like yoga, Tony Robbins' priming exercises, and mindful breathing. For yoga, this practice helps calm my nervous system. Your body might prefer different activities such as dancing, lifting, or swimming, and that's perfectly okay. Listen to your body and it will guide you to what's best for you. Brahming, this 15-minute ritual changes my physiology and set the tone for the day. It leaves me feeling energized and happy, so I've made it a key part of my morning routine. And last but not least, breathing practice. The lungs are unique organs that connect to both the nervous and parasympathetic systems, allowing us to control our breath. My simple practice is breathe in, I feel present. Breathe out, I feel calm and happy. It's a powerful way to reconnect with myself. And beside that, I reflect daily on things I'm grateful for. It helps me focus on what I have instead of what I lack. Like Louis Hay said, the mind is like a garden and every thought is a seed. With time, I've replaced negative thoughts with positive ones, which has transformed my mindset. Gradually adding positive thoughts to your life can reframe your mindset. Remember, it takes at least 21 days to form a new habit. So be patient and persistent. Then I celebrate small wins, like saying no to something that didn't feel right or finding joy in a tough moment. Life has ups and downs, but being present for both happiness and pain makes it meaningful. And I am deeply grateful for who I am today. This is my journey, and I hope sharing this journey is my way of helping others who might be feeling stuck or unsure. Whether you are just beginning up your journey or navigating its twists and turns, remember change is possible. Trust the process, and as I've learned, the moment of courage will come. And as I reflect on this journey, I am deeply grateful for who I am today. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, I hope my story reminds you that change is possible. Trust the process and remember the moment of courage will come. Thank you for joining me on this episode. And if this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share this episode to someone who might need it. And until next time, keep moving forward, abundance.